News rundown in 10 minutes, foreign and domestic. Family of imprisoned Chinese journalist pleads for his release over health concerns. And also, if you hear a stupid ass cat in the background, don't worry. It's just my sister's boyfriend's dumbass cat, and she's currently in heat. So forgive her rudeness by rudely interrupting me. All right, Iran war. Marco Rubio says U.S. expects Iran response on peace deal today. That was 46 minutes ago. Foreign policy. U.S. isn't looking at imminent military action in Cuba despite Trump threats. AP News. Taiwan politics. Taiwan's parliament approves $25 billion defense spending bill. Wow. UAE reports drone and missile attack as Iran's ceasefire is challenged. Alarmed ASEAN leaders discuss crisis plan to mitigate backlash from Middle East war. China politics. China confirms attack on oil tanker in Strait of Hormuz earlier this week. U.S. politics. U.S. targets Iraq oil official and militias with sanctions for aiding Iran. Quick commentary on that. What in the hell is exactly going on with the Iran war in the United States and the Strait of Hormuz? 1 minute, the U.S. is in peace negotiations, and 1 minute the bombing is stopped, and 1 minute Trump says that the war is over and that we've had complete victory, and then the next minute they're back fucking bombing each other. That's just insane to me. Anywho, moving on. Fire news. Raging fire at Mexican fairground kills 5, authorities say. I actually travel a lot to Mexico, so that one hits home a little. Death toll rises to 37 in China fireworks factory blast. Damn. Hope they all right. Stellantis Leap motor to move to joint electric vehicle production in Europe, deepen partnership. Oil and gas sector. Oil supply shock to worsen as inventories fall further, even if conflict ends. And see, here's what a lot of you guys don't understand about the Iran and American conflict. Even if the conflict ends, prices are still going to go up. You're not going to see a dip in prices until maybe a year later, 6 months later after the conflict ends. Oh no, it just doesn't stop when the conflict stops. No, the prices are going to stay where they are or even increase, and you're not going to see them come down until months in advance. So just keep that in mind. Natural disasters. Indonesian authorities search for 3 hikers missing after Mount Dukono eruption, 17 evacuated. Yeah, I just gotta say, who the fuck would go to Indonesia, bro? If you're not born there, people were born there. Obviously, they have no choice, but who the fuck would go over there? I just hear so many natural disasters over there. Like, it's insane. Iran war. Trump says ceasefire still holds after fighting between the U.S. and Iran flares. Like, you see what I mean? What does that even mean? How are you in peace talks if you and the Iranians are still bombing each other? That's not how it works. Like, this isn't how this works at all. At all. That's literally insane. I just don't get that. WHO on hantavirus outbreak. This is not COVID. Yeah, that's what we need. Another virus spreading. They call it the hantavirus. And it's not COVID. Bullshit. It may not be COVID, but are we going to have another fucking outbreak and another lockdown? It's total bullshit. Oh, it's not COVID though. Oh, Lord. French prosecutors seek charges against Elon Musk and X over child sexual abuse images. What the fuck? Doesn't Elon Musk have like 13 children? So wouldn't this be very sensitive to him? I mean, they're allowing sexual images to go around on their platform. I mean, that's just pretty insane. They're being sued for child sexual abuse images floating around on X. But I don't really see how you can blame Elon Musk for that. I'm pretty sure they're banning people's accounts who are spreading child abuse, I think. Toyota fourth quarter profit misses by wide margin as U.S. tariffs drive 49% slump. That is absolutely terrible. I don't think anyone quite understands exactly what that means, but just know that it's fucking terrible. Norwegian police arrest a Chinese citizen on spying allegations. Yeah, man, can't trust those Chinese spies. Russia's Africa Corps abandons third Mali town as rebels advance. Not sure what's going on with that conflict there, but it seems like there's always a conflict in those African nations. Salvadorian news outlet El Faro says its assets frozen in retaliation for rebuking Bukal. Interesting. Environment and climate. Up to 16% of planet species face extinction by the year 2100. UC Davis study finds. Now see, here's the interesting part of that. While 16% of planet species will face extinction, there will be other species born. I'll give you an example, like the liger. Liger is a super cat that's bred between a tiger and a lion. These things are going to soon become more popular, and they're soon going to populate, and then that's going to create a new species. So when you think about it, we're going to gain more species of animals, but we're also going to lose species of animals, which is kind of insane to think about. Crime. Deadly double attack hits 2 central Mali villages as violence spreads. North Korea deploys Seoul targeting artillery system. North Korea and Rocket Man at it again. You know what's funny? I heard someone make the point the other day. They said, why in the hell would Iran not pursue nuclear weapons when North Korea has nuclear weapons and North Korea is completely safe from the United States? I actually thought about that and I was like, wow, that actually makes sense. So basically what that means is that you're not safe unless you have nuclear weapons. Kind of interesting. Iraq's historic marshals revive as water returns after years of drought. Interesting. Iran creates agency for Strait of Hormuz tolls as it reviews U.S. plan to end war. They're reviewing the U.S. plan to end the war. You gotta be shitting me. That's how you know the United States is not in a good situation. That's how you know. When the Iranians are reviewing our plan, as in they get the say on what the hell happens, you know you're not in a good place. We're not in a good place, and not trying to say we're fucked, but yeah, we might be fucked. And anyway, like I said, news in 10 minutes. We ended at 47 seconds. Boom. There you have it. The news in under 10 minutes, as promised in the beginning of the video. If you like the video, hit the subscribe button. If you have friends and family, share the video. It helps with the YouTube algorithm. And also hit that thumbs up button. That also pushes the video to more viewers if you want them to see my content.